Hey, it's Craig. I'm back. Thought we would dive into the 7x7 on this Sunday morning. Looks a little, there's some pieces that frighten me a bit. Most notably, whenever there's a block like this and it's an addition to a small number, usually there's a bunch of combinations in there, and I try to avoid that as long as I can. But let's see. We'll figure this one out. All right, we'll start by, get this on screen, filling in the single squares, the 5, the 4, and the 2. And let's start looking for things we know. This 6 can only be 1, 7. Oh, this is nice. In the 7x7s, the 2 divided by, there's only a few options. There's 1, 2, 2, 4, and 3, 6. But the 2 here eliminates the 1, 2, and the 2, 4. So we know it's 3, 6. So the only numbers left in this column, 1, 2, 3, we need a 4 and a 5 here. The 6 and 7 are gone. And since 4 and 5 multiply to 20, that's a 1. Let's see if we can get this on screen, actually. Oh, I know we can figure this out. Why am I having a hard time with this? Okay. So we know a lot about that last column there. Down here, times 12 is either, there's only 2 options. It's 4, 3 or 6, 2. The 2 is gone, so it has to be 4, 3, and we have a 4 here. So we know we can fill it in like this at 3, 4. And if I keep looking at this bottom row, since we've placed the 2, 3, and the 4, it limits what can go in here. So for example, a 1 can't go in here because the 3 is gone, which means a 1 has to be either here or here. You got 2, 3, 4. Can the 5 go in here? Yes, it can be 5, 7. Can the 6 go in here? No, because the 4 is gone. So that's a 6, that's a 6, and these are 5, 7. Of course, you've got 7 in here, which means we need 7 more, and then it's just every combination. 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, they all still fit in here, so not a ton of help yet. Next, if I look across the top, there's only one combination here for the 168. 7 goes in here 24 times, and 6 times 4 is 24. So you know this is 4, 6, 7. So we can note that, but it wipes those numbers off from that row, which means this 6 can't be. This eliminates this 6. So that's a 3 and that's a 6. And then the only numbers left here, I think, are 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is some combination of 1 and 2. This is kind of a nutty one, a little bit. If you look in this row, we already know what goes in here, either a 1 or a 7. We've got 2 divided by 2's in a row. I mentioned before, there's only a few combinations for that. And this row has to use both of them. So let me think here. one of these is going to be 3, 6, and one of these is going to be 1, 2, or 2, 4. That means there's no room for a 5. The 5 doesn't go here, it doesn't go in here, it doesn't go in here. 5 has to go in here. Now, is it 5, 3 or 5, 7? It has to be 5, 7 because we know that 6, 3 is going to go in one of these combos. Did you catch that? So since this row wipes out the 3 and the 6, and this row gives no opportunity for a 5 other than this box, you got to put a 3, 5 or a 5, 7, but the 3 is going to be gone because of the 3, 6. So we know it's 5, 7 here in some combination. And this becomes a 1, and that's a 7. That seems right. So one of these will be 3, 6, and one of these will be 2, 4, because we now know where the 1 goes. That 1, 2 combo is out. We're just down to 2, 4, and 3, 6 in these. And here, since the 7 is gone, it can't be 7, 2. Again, there's only 2 combos in this. It's 7, 2 or 6, 1, but the 7's gone. So this has to be 6, 1. Working here, the 1, the 6, and the 7 are gone from this row. So if I look here, it can't be 1, 4. It can be 2, 5. It can't be 3, 6 because of the 6, and it can't be 4, 7 because of the 7. So this has to be 2, 5, which means we've already got our box here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because all the other numbers in the row were eliminated. If I look in this column, we don't, there's a lot of numbers placed, but we can't do a ton quite yet. But if I just start playing with numbers here, could the 1 go in here? If I put a 1 in here, the other number has to be 2. And if I put 1 and 2 here, that eliminates all the options for this box. So I can't put a 1 and 2 here. A 1 cannot go here. All right. But I could still put the 1 here or here. So I keep going. Can I put a 2 here? If I put a 2 here, the other option is 1, but we just talked about why we can't do that. So then can a 3 go here? The 2 and the 3. No, because of this 3. So we just ruled out a 2 from going in this box, because you can't go 1, 2, and you can't go 2, 3. So if the 2 cannot go here, we know it doesn't go here, it doesn't go here, it doesn't go here, it doesn't go in here, it doesn't go here, so that has to be a 2. Which makes that a 1. Looking down, the 1 eliminates that 1, so it's a 6, and that's a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess a 6 has to go in here. But we don't know what to place it with yet, because 5, 7 can still, whatever I put in, if I go 5, this is a 7. If I go 7, this is a 5. It still works. So it's still open. If I look in this row, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of combinations that add up to 13, but the 6 is gone and the 4 is gone, so that'll limit our choices. And then also, if we look at this row, if I look at a hard number to place like a 5, we already know a 5 can't go in here. Nothing times 5 equals 42. So now we have a 13 where we have to have a 5 in it. So if I just, 13 equals, we know we have a 5. We need 8 more. So it's 4, 4, 5, 5, 3, 5, 6, 2, and 5, 7, 1. Those are the only options we have. But we can't have double 4s, we can't have double 5s in a row. The 6 is gone from the row. So we know the only option left for that 13 is 5, 7, 1. So if we want to try and place 5, 7, 1, oh, 1, 5, 7, the 1 is gone from here. It's 5 or 7. The 5 is gone, so that's 1, 7. This we don't know, it's 1, 5, 7. And then the only numbers left in this row are 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6. To get to 42, that's a 7, which eliminates that little 7 and eliminates this 7, so that's a 5. That's a 7. This 5 makes that a 2. That's a 5. This 2 makes that a 3, and that a 2. All right, that was a good set of moves. I missed this 7, eliminates this 7. And since both these 7s are gone, the only place left for a 7 is right here. We know those are 4 and 6. This 7 gets rid of that 7. Okay. Coming back over here to this side, this column, we haven't placed the 2 and the 3 yet. And there's no room left for anything. All of them are taken up. So these 2 are clearly the 2 and the 3 in some order. But we don't know which order yet. If I look at this column, we've got a 2, a 3, 5, and a 7. The 4 and the 6 at least have a slot somewhere, but the 1, we don't have a 1 anywhere here yet. So where can it go? We know it can't go here. This is an option so far, but here, the 1 blocks it. So can't go here, can't go here, can't go in any of the other spots other than right here, which makes that a 4, which eliminates the 4 up here. So that's a 6, that's a 4. What's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And remember, we talked about those combos of the divided by 2s. One's going to be a 2, 4. One's going to be a 3, 6. So that's our 2, 4. Here's our 3, 6. This 4 makes that a 5 and a 4. And do we know anything else quite yet? We're getting close. This, okay, right here is another divided by 2. Again, the options are 1, 2, can't do it. 2, 4, can't do it. Or 3, 6. So we'll make that a 3, 6, which means that is not a 3, and means that is not a 6. So the 6 has to go here. It can't be a 7 because of this. So that's a 5, which means that's a 7, that's a 5. This 5 makes that a 7, which makes this a 1, which makes that a 5. Here we go. 1 makes that a 6. The 6 makes that a 3. The 3 makes that a 4. This 4 makes this a 2. And what do we have left? 1. Looks like a 2, 7. Has to go in there. Done. Nailed it. Another Sunday in the books. Happy 7x7. Talk next week. Bye.